Who are you by fate?
Russian.
Wait. Are you Russian by fate?
Fateful.
What is your denomination?
Crap.
Rubbish.
How to put it?
By fate. You shouldn't say Russian, but Orthodox.
Orthodox, yes.
Oh. Well, Russian by fate is so-so. Do you believe in Russians?
Well, I could say that there is no fate left.
Why so that? Whoa. Come on, tell me why you stopped. Have you lost faith in Russians?
Well, there's a lot of lawlessness, corruption.
A lot.
A lot. And yet it's not stopped by this.
How old are you?
In February it will be 37 on the 17th.
It will be 37 on February 17th. How many years did you serve in jail?
22.
Since 15 years old?
Since 13 and a half.
What, the
yes.
break?
Yes, since I was 13 and a half years old I have
Wait a minute, why are you so nervous? Let's go in order. Do you voluntarily consent to the recording and publication of this conversation?
Yes.
Fine. Let's talk a little then. Do you have an education?
Secondary vocational education.
What did you study to be?
I finished level 4 cook training and level 5 baker training.
Uh-huh. Will you have a normal profession? It's in demand. Feeding people is a good thing.
Yeah.
In short, your mother and father are hard workers.
Hard workers, yes.
Yes, tell me what you are. You went to school and in the 8th grade?
I was finishing 8th grade in the...
Already in the prison.
In the zone, yes.
Did you do something in the 7th grade? Or in what grade did you do something?
Well, from the 5th grade to the 6th, I didn't make it. In the 6th grade, I was homeschooled and was kicked out of school.
Why did they kick you out of school?
Also for fighting, well...
Did you some kind of,
Yes, and
karate
there
guy?
was theft too, it was present.
What did you steal in 6th grade?
Well, teacher's wallet.
Why?
I was craving something sweet. There was such a moment. It was some awkward...
Awkward, but stole the teacher's... So, did the teacher call the police?
No. They just kicked me out, complained to the headmaster.
Did you manage to spend money?
Yes, I made it.
How did she know it was you who stole it?
I was left alone in the class.
And her bag?
Yes, the bag was still there.
You stole a wallet, went and spent the money, came to school the next day, and what then?
And then came the grilling.
So, did they grill you too much?
Well, not much, but they scolded me. The headmaster kicked me out. Everything was just all together there.
And the fight was then as well?
Yeah.
Did you beat up the teacher?
No, not Russian.
Not Russian? Whom?
I don't remember the name anymore. I studied in A, he studied in B.
Who is he if he is not Russian?
Armenian.
Armenian. What did he do to you?
Well, he always provoked me.
Uh-huh.
Didn't give me a break. He thought he was stronger. Well, and it turned out that way more than once I was expelled from school 3 or 4 times.
From the same one? Or different schools?
No, well, in the village, yes. In 1996, after we moved, my father sent me to live and study with my grandmother. In 97, I went to school a year later. It was in 99 that all this fuss began.
What did they put you in jail for?
For the gun store. My cousin and I robbed a gun store.
In 6th grade?
Yes.
For what?
Well,
Was there a gun shop in the village?
No, also in the city of Borisoglepsk, where I was born.
Uh-huh.
I was already living in the village
Uh-huh.
with my father's mother, with my grandmother.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Why rob a gun store when you're in 6th grade?
well, I would like to shoot, go hunting so that,
And how old was the second cousin?
since 85th, I'm from 87, he's from 85th.
In short, he was an 8th grader.
Yes.
Already quite the tough guy, huh?
Yes.
What went wrong? Did he actually rob?
Yes, we left. We decided to go a second time. We left
Did you rob him at night?
at night, yes, in January.
In January at night. How did he open it?
Through the window. We turned off the alarm.
And what about the bars on the gun store?
There were. Everything was there as it should be. There was no breed on it.
Did he crawl between the bars?
Yes, it is two-story.
What did you steal from him the first time?
We took scopes and guns, horizontal and vertical ones. There were pump shotguns. There were TTS and Makarovs.
You stole all this?
Yes,
How much did he carry out?
we took out over 1 million. Well,
How many guns were there?
well, the biggest dealer bag.
And left. Nobody stopped you. The alarm didn't go off.
It didn't work. We decided to try it again.
When did you decide to go again?
In 1 hour. We hid. An hour later we returned. And then we made our own homemade fire starter. And it was said that the guard was there. The first time there was no guard. Made a bit of noise. And the guard turned out to be on the second floor. I shot at him from a sawed-off shotgun. Yes.
Land of talents. At the age of 6, made a sawed-off shotgun, went to the gun store, and robbed it. The first trip was successful. On the second trip, a guard showed up and you shot at him. Did you hit him?
No, we didn't hit it.
Why?
He's on the second floor. Well, as it seems, he's both the guard and the owner.
Uh-huh.
He lived there on the second floor. And this is his hunting basement.
Uh-huh.
He buys gunpowder. Well, everything
see.
is
I
as
see.
it should be. Which is now closed at the moment. It hasn't worked since then.
Since you robbed it,
Yes.
and they ruined the business, why did they close it?
I won't lie because I was serving my time at that moment. We just ran in the wrong direction. We twitched and took off. The riot police dealt with us, and we ran into a dead end. They opened fire on us.
On children?
They didn't know we were children. They didn't know.
Yeah. They were shooting at you.
Yes, we ran into a dead end behind the basement. There were 2 garbage containers next to the basement, and so they shot at the containers, so that we come out with our hands raised.
Are they idiots?
Well, my brother was supposedly older than me. He got scared. I was the first one to come out with my hands raised. They gave us a good beating.
Uh-huh.
I tell them they can't hit us. We're minors, and they
And what do they say?
do not lie.
They thought you were adults?
Yes, they pinned us down and beat us. We were beaten for 2 full days at the precinct. My brother also came out later. Beat, they put masks on us, some liquid in the mask. They poured it, I don't know what it's called. Well, there is a mask, well, a gas
Uh-huh.
mask, and some liquid in the mask to get high and tell everything. Don't know. They stretch our arms like this so that we wouldn't take off our masks to squeeze the oxygen.
To children.
Yes, I'm telling you seriously. I was all bruised up.
We need them all to...
I was all bruised up together with my brother. We were in different offices. Well, we're busted, at least someone is going to be free. He pulls the strap towards him, I pull towards me, and we can get it registered to just one person. 4 days later, my mother saw me on TV. And then Mom just arrived. When Mother arrived, she provided a passport. And then they started to worry about their heads. And indeed, we were minors.
Was it not obvious that you were children?
I was 13 and a half.
You can tell it's a child.
There was no conversation at that moment. I started drinking alcohol early.
Were you drunk too?
Yes. Dmitry, can I have a smoke?
Go for it. In short, it's trash. How much did they give you?
Then I will speak in order.
Let's go in order.
Mother arrived at the police station. She provided a passport. They looked and I was all bruised up. Naturally, my mother took me and my brother to the hospital. Record the bruises.
Uh-huh.
I was released on bail. I still had it going for another 2 years, roughly speaking.
So, in 6 years, this was the second time you've been to the store?
Yes, I was registered with the juvenile police unit.
What was the first time? And when?
The first time I was in the village. I stole my neighbor's souls.
How long before the crime, the second one? Before the gun store?
The gap was a little over 6 months. Right on time, yes, I was exactly 13 years old.
What else happened then?
Then,
We'll get there. What's the full version?
the beatings were documented, a lawyer was hired. He came to our home. After 2 days, the summons arrives, this time for Gribanovsky district. About replacement, there is parole of suspended sentence.
Once again. I don't understand. Were you judged? After the gun store?
No, this is Bryslovsk and 12 kilometers to the Gribanovsky district. Either I had a suspended sentence, but not in Bryslovsk. They have no right to impose an arrest, for example. They let me go with a travel ban. Due to the beatings that our parents documented, they have nowhere to go. Of course, someone got fired for this.
Fired?
Yes, they fired.
Whoa, that's awesome.
It was just at the end of January that we robbed, and on February 3rd I was arrested. Replacement of the travel ban. This was already a trial, I was already in prison. And my brother was on bail.
Did you both steal the souls?
No, Milan.
How much did they give you in the end?
In the end, they gave me 2 years for the replacement and an extra month for the gun store.
Month?
A month, yes.
Why so little? You were shooting there.
Months. They even stamped us with illegal possession, carrying, production, and trafficking. And the delivery abroad was even pinned to
Of
us.
what?
Guns, yes.
Have you ever been abroad?
No.
A foreign passport? Well, they are just kids. How can children traffic weapons? What was this fantasy for?
This fantasy was not on our part. The local administration was tracking up points. They busted some group there and the numbers just matched. After I had already served my time, I was released. Illegal. That is, they paid. They paid a claim for 147,000 for the overstay.
How long did you serve there?
3 months.
In 3 months, why didn't they let you out? Because you
Well,
overstayed
that's
your
how it is.
sentence, you filled a lawsuit and were paid 147,000.
Yes.
That was a lot of money at the time. Moreover, how old were you?
I was still a minor.
Of course.
I was 17 years old.
Yeah. A lot of money. What did you do with it?
Well, at that time there were cows at home and livestock in the village. Parents bought more piglets. We live normally. Everything is as it should be.
It's clear.
Something was probably missing somehow. I don't know how to explain this. Bad luck. Half of the time I served wasn't mine. So you end up in prison. They start calling an operative and offering cold case to step on.
What was your third crime and when?
Two months before the crime, I went to someone for Moonshine. He started it, he drank himself. I was with a girl.
How romantic. Did you go to get some moonshine with a girl?
No, that she was a girl. She was older than me. She was 29 years old at that time.
Twice as old.
She was my first roommate.
How old were you? 17.
Yes,
And she was 29.
29, yes. She's Udmurtka. And push-button phones were just coming out. I got a Nokia. Also, he didn't report right away. He reported it about months later.
Yeah. And what did you do in the end?
Well, this phone.
You came
For
for
Moonshine,
moonshine with your girlfriend, 30 years
yes. I
old.
took Moonshine from him. It's separate. He treated me to another drink. We sat for half an hour and
And when
drank.
you left, you stole his phone?
Yes, he just bought it.
Is this what you were prosecuted for?
Yes.
How much did they give you?
So, 3.5. While the investigation was still ongoing, I cut another kilometer of wire. Aluminium.
I'm just in a good mood, I guess. Then,
Then, I was released.
what year?
Into, well,
Well, you in 80.
in 2007.
Yes.
At the beginning of the year.
Uh-huh.
And in 2007, I was busted. It was an apartment burglary.
Busted again this same year?
Yes.
What did you steal?
Apartment burglary. Yes, apartment burglary and the cellar I cleared out.
What did you steal from the apartment? What did you steal from the cellar?
Well, those, what's it called? That they prepared for the winter. Jars,
canned
jam.
food?
Yes, canned food.
How many cans did you steal?
There were 1,000 cans.
A 1,000 cans?
Yes, different ones like cabbage, tomatoes,
1,000
cucumbers.
cans?
Yeah, the cellar was good. A rich cellar.
A rich cellar? What did you do with those southern cunts? How did you carry them? Where did you carry them to?
This happened on our street. Summer residents, people from Murmansk came. Not far away, maybe 200, 300 meters from my house.
Just your neighbors?
Well, you could say that.
Did they know you and did you know them?
No, they didn't. They were coming only for canned food and living.
Where did you put them?
At home, it was winter.
There was nothing to eat?
There were times when my younger brother was born, we used up all livestock. He had an operation, 3 months. Bilateral pneumonia. Finances were tight.
And what did your parents tell you when you brought jars? How old were you? Around 23? You start to drag. How many trips does it take to drag 1,000 cans?
Had a big wooden sled. I only went there 4 times. And when they came to me and confiscated it, they brought a zeal.
Did they found you quickly?
Yes.
5th trip. When, what, why? There were weapons. There were wires. There were jars. Surprise me.
Yes, another apartment robbed, another apartment robbed. It turned out to be a total laugh.
What did you steal?
Came at the wrong time, as they say, at the wrong hour. I came to see one friend. Oh, no, not one. A neighbor came to my mother and asked, "Let's go to your girlfriend's. She will open the door for you." Mom asks what happened. She said, 3 of us drunk yesterday. There should have been 3 glasses. But there were 4 on the table. Mom said that's understandable, but what happened? New boots and a phone are missing. I wanted to ask her where they went.
Uh-huh.
So, Mom says I won't go. We sat, drunk, and she left. The next day she comes and still hasn't left me alone. She asks me, "Let's go. She will open the door for you. Go." We went.
Sat down, had a drink, and left.
Yes, we drank and left. We came, knocked and knocked, but it seemed like
Was it
no
at
one
house?
was there. Yes, she walks across the yard. The fence is small. You can see the veranda. If the door is open, it means she is at home. If it's closed, there is a lock. The door is open. Maybe she's drunk and sleeping. Maybe something happened. Climb over and take a look. I jumped over. There was no one there. I climbed back out. I say no. I say, let's wait. Maybe she will come now. Well, we stand on the road and wait.
What time of year was it?
Well, not a winter. Autumn was already. She comes and approaches. We went into the house. She had something to drink. We sat and drank. They were talking to each other about these claims, who took it, who stole it. I have nothing to do with it.
Does your whole village drink?
Yes.
Does everyone just go to each other's houses and drink moonshine?
Not all. Half of us were burned by vodka and died. There were about 5 of us left. They currently commute to Moscow for shift work. They come back from their shift.
And they drink.
Yes, and for a whole month until the next departure, they just drink.
So what? Did they start sorting it out?
Olga tells me, go get something to drink. She gives me 1,000 rubles. I went to get a drink. I Go for Moonshine. I can't break this for you. I had to go to the store to buy at least a pack of cigarettes to break it. I'm buying a pack of cigarettes. I'm going back. I met non-Russian person. Shukri was his name.
Who?
Shukri, not Russian, Armenian. And he slept with her. And he meets me in the alley and he has some kind of box in his hand. Hello, Alex, hello. Do you need a set-top box? And just then my mom's set-top box burned out.
What set-top box?
The TV set-top box, ordinary one.
Well,
I say, how much for it? Give me a bottle. I say, let's go buy it. I thought I'd explain. I say, 100 rubles isn't that important. I'll give it. I took it and returned back home. I showed it to my mother. Mom, I say, here I got it for a bottle. I'll come and plug it in. And I put it on the TV. I got 2.5 special for this set-top box, which costs 500 rubles. Fifth trip.
6.
So, 6 for 3 stores.
At least seriously. What kind of stores are these?
Grocery.
What did you take there? Vodka, let me guess. Sausage?
No.
No?
I wouldn't say everything. First one in the center, my brother and I did 4 trips with a horse. Of these 4 trips, we insured.
Is the store in your village?
Yes. We only took a large bottle of vodka and a stick of sausage. The rest is cigarettes, coffee, tea, and the most expensive stuff.
4 trips is 4 carts?
Yes, 4 horse carts.
And you took all this to your home?
No, first to my brother's place.
Then divided it?
In the second room,
Made a warehouse?
not a warehouse, we just dumped it. There was a huge pile. The godfather was sleeping and when he opened his eyes, he was stunned. Are you nuts? He says. Naturally, we divided it. He hid it. I hid it.
Did they come the next day?
They didn't find it. They searched for a long time.
How long?
I already went in. I went in for Article 161.
Other one?
I went in for the other one. This was set it on later.
What was on 161?
People are sitting in 5s, and I took 4 bottles of vodka. If they hadn't seen it, there wouldn't be 161 anymore. But they saw it, so now Article 161 is in effect.
How much did they give?
4.
It's getting more serious.
4. So, second store, we left after the first one.
Also in your village?
No, in a different village.
Near?
Yes, kilometer 3. Kiosk. We broke down the wall. We didn't really have time to take anything. He reached for some kind of package, my brother took it, and that was it. And it turns out the shop owner lives across the street. Start firing the gun. I had to take off.
Did he shoot straight out of the gun?
Yes. There was shooting in the house.
What year was it? 2012 somewhere?
Yes. 2012 somewhere.
6th trip.
Yes. But it's not over yet.
Well,
There was a third store on our street. The same person has served many years in prison many times for it. There was some kind of loophole there. He'd grab some vodka and some sausage to snack on, and people kept coming to see him. He lived nearby, and it turns out he got
This
caught.
guy robbed the same store and it was busted every time?
Yes.
How many times has he done this?
I think about 6 times. I won't lie, 6 times. I'm telling my brother.
Couldn't they have properly built the store there so that it wouldn't be robbed?
Well, it's a 5-wall house, an ordinary house. What's there? The panels are wooden, the door is wooden, and there's a long chain. In the village, they didn't think that there were such
Specialists.
yes. So, well, I think saying to my brother, "Are we going?" And he says, "No, enough. Okay, then I went to a relative's place and took a tractor and a cart. I hooked the doors, twisted them out, and loaded everything clean. It was closed down completely. I was completely demolished. It stayed for a couple of years before it began to collapse. And then they tore it down and made a road.
And what did you get there?
Took everything out. I actually arrived with the cart to the wholesale depot and dropped it off.
How much money did they give?
Damn, it worked out okay for me there. It was somewhere around 80,000. So it's all there, sweets, washing
No one
powders.
asked where it came from.
They didn't ask anything there. Wholesale. That's it.
And how long did they look for you?
After I got locked up, the whole thing started rolling. They found one fingerprint. Even thought I was wearing the gloves. Well, I understand that they were just trying to show off, but that was my only drawback. And they can falsify the case, slip in a fingerprint from a previous case, for example.
You already told me about 6. What's the 7th?
Okay, I'll remember some more now. Also on my street, also an apartment rob. Household appliances, TV, tape recorders. Again, something was missing in childhood.
How much did they give the 7th time?
3.5 more. They are taking care of 158 properly these days.
Well, you deserved that.
Well, yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
They added it later. Well, added. Once the apartments are in another village. There are 6 apartment burglaries. So they started to torment me there, beat me and butter me. Me or not me, this wasn't mine. I'm ready to go to jail for what's mine, but not for someone else. Don't lie. It's all on camera too. They just tried to hit so the camera wouldn't see. I just had to say yes, it was me. Well, let's go to the crime scene, you will show everything. I say, what is there to show?
And what? Did he go?
I did, yes.
And what did he show?
Well, they already realized that no, it wasn't really me.
And what?
They brought me back to the precinct.
Well, in short, they realized that this really isn't your
Yes.
thing. Yeah, and what?
Well, then they still attached one to me. They promised money.
The police?
Yes, yes. We'll give you money, take the cold case.
How much did they give?
They added somewhere about a year,
How much money
I think.
did they give?
They didn't give me anything. They bought a pack of cigarettes and
For the
a
rob.
kilogram of tea. That's all, nothing more.
What kind of deal is that?
Yeah, because most of it is not my own. Also, I don't hide the fact that I took it upon myself. They added 3 4 months, 2 months. It's just that once you come to an agreement, then it's
Came out.
came out, yes,
It's already 7 trips.
yes,
8th trip. What? Theft.
yes, theft too.
How much did they give?
3.
Did you serve your time?
Yes, and my last ones are 2.5.
In short, this is the true Russia for you. They report on each other, drink with each other, steal from each other, and on the same street. Am I right?
Yes, that is actually true. They drink, and then report on each other.
Well, this is trash.
Even if you don't report, they'll force you to. The detectives will even pay you money to report in order to earn a badge for himself.
Leave any comments. We haven't even reached war yet, but I'm already in short stand if I can say so. Phew. How did you get captured?
Two, 3 fire teams, each consisting of 8 people, were sent and were destroyed.
3 by 8 were destroyed.
Yeah, they were destroyed.
Good.
Not knowing that they were destroyed, we were the very last, the force securing group. We had to take up positions and dig in, just dig in, and sit and wait. Our 8 people in force, the first 4 went. The squad leader, no, the group leader went with his 4, and the commander of the second 4, that's me.
Were you a commander?
At the last moment, the company commander ordered go. He guided me with a drone and brought me to the blockade. There were 2 of us.
4, you said.
2 people each.
Understood.
Divided in 2s, not the entire group. 4 people per blockade. 2 people per position. Here we are with Sergei. He is here now. Sergei. And he brought me first. I was the first to arrive. I was waiting for him. He came. It was impossible to sit there and dig in. If we started digging, it would have collapsed. Everything would collapse, whether we dug or not.
I see. What happened when you were taken prisoner?
We sat and waited, just as we were told. Seryoga overheard the conversation. Seryoga says someone is talking. I listened, but didn't seem to hear it. When they approached, shooting and throwing grenades at us, got confused. They were screaming give up, and so we gave in.
I see. Who started this war?
I won't lie, I'm not into politics. Who benefits more? Russia. Most likely, Russia started first.
For what?
Not enough land, perhaps. I don't understand.